All right, cross the body reaches. Now take those feet out a little bit wider. And we go to the knee. We start there. One leg straight, the other's bent. Take that reach down to the shin. Maybe the shoelaces. Steadying the hips back. Right? Hips back, and my back stays nice and flat. The back isn't rounded here. Side to side. Good. Now bring it up. We're going to take arms up and forward. One leg back, and then break that forward across that leg. All right, so drive the hands down, drive the knee up, step back. Your step back can be short. It can be long, whatever works. All right, long to short, long to short. Break that wood right across your knee. Good, switch sides. Switch legs. Take a little step back, big step back. Drive that knee up, drive the knees down. Sorry, drive the arms down. Keep going here. I think we're good, Olivia. I think we got everybody. All right. So from here, 2 Spider-Mans, out and up. Big reach. Balance on one side. Get the other knee out and up. Spider-Man crawl. We really want to get the knees out to the side here. Right? Open up. Moving up those hips. Spider-Man crawl. Good. Now come down, hold your squat. How low is up to you, but just do a little Y to W. All right? Y to W. Tuck in those elbows in the back pockets. Make sure the tailbone's tucked. Right? You can stay high in your squat or get down low. Do 5 more. Good, and then big inhale up. Can't see me, so I'm gonna come down. Reach up and over, right? Just gonna do that lateral pull, side to side. You're in a standing position. Reaching up and over. Good, and grab your hands behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Hold here. Good, and release those arms. Let's go into our full squat, whatever that looks like for you this morning. Down and up, hips back, hips forward, arms way up high. Big reaches. Get down low, reach up high. Get down low, reach up high. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Everybody should be nice and warm. All right, so we're going to have muscle activation and then 2 sets of exercises. We're going into the muscle activation part right now. So 1 minute of each exercise. We're going to do each one of these just once, okay? Starting in the back end of your mat if you have one. If not, just give yourself room to go forward. We're going to go into our inchworm, all right? So an inchworm, we forward fold, hands to the floor. We walk out, down dog. We will continue to walk forward to our high plank. We reverse it by lifting the tailbone up, finding down dog, walking in, dropping the hips, coming up. All right, repeat. You can hold in any of these positions that you feel like you need to stay a little bit longer, all right? So it's just a running clock here. Gonna do these for 1 minute. Make sure you drop before you come up. Give yourself what you need here as far as activation and stretch. All right? Down dogs, high planks, forward fold. Stay wherever you need to. 10 more seconds. Good. And come down to all fours. Finding the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes tucked. We're going to start from our neutral spine, which is that back nice and flat. To inhale and cow. Exhale and cat. Neutral. Inhale. Spreading those hands apart. Lifting up. Exhale. Squeezing the hands together. Scooping. Neutral. Inhale. Hands on the floor but spreading apart. Exhale. Hands on the floor but squeezing together. Neutral. 15 more seconds here. In our cat-cow. And neutral. Good, and from here, pick up the toes, come to down dog. Little heel pump here. Pumping those heels to the floor, keep the belly scooped. And what we're gonna do is come into a runner's lunge. So from our down dog, we're gonna swing one leg forward so that the hands are inside that front leg, front foot. Back knee up off the floor, we rock a little bit front to back. All right, rocking front to back. Now we're gonna rock side to side, so you're kind of leaning your shoulder into that front shin. Keeping that back hip lifted. So keep pressing through that back heel, lengthening through the back heel, pressing through the toes, feeling that stretch in the hip flexor. All right, side to side, and step that back, find down dog, pump the heels a little bit more. All right, we're gonna swing the other foot through. Again, hands inside that front foot, back knee lifted, rocking front to back, rocking side to side, and take it back to down dog. One more time, either heel pumps or just hold. Take at least 2 inhales and exhales. And come back down to the floor. We're gonna flip over to our glute bridge. So we're here, heels tucked close, knees bent, hands out. Let's get those palms up to keep the shoulders rotated open. I want you to imagine you have a little beach ball between your legs as you come up into your bridge, squeezing tall at the top and coming down. So we're here for 1 minute. Start out with a 2-legged bridge. If you feel like you are ready for it, you can always drop, you can always increase the challenge by going into a 1-legged bridge. Make sure the knees are not falling open as you go into your bridge. Okay, down and up, really squeezing those glutes tight at the top. Up and down. Good, 30 more seconds. Here in this bridge, keeping the shoulders open. Coming up as high as you can. Knees, hips, shoulders all in the same diagonal line. Come back down, lengthening through the tailbone as you come down. 10 more seconds. And down. Let's bring your knee up over your hip, other knee over the hip, crisscross the arms, press and hold. Big inhale, exhale, shoulders down, and hold. And we're gonna let the left hand and right leg go. We're gonna hold the other side tight. Okay, so right hand against left knee stays with that isometric hold. The other side, out and in. Good, so keep that isometric hold. Reach out and in. Lengthening through that leg. You can take the leg down lower for more of a challenge. You can send it up higher to make it a little bit easier, but we're keeping that low back. Close to your mat, not letting it arch away. 10 more seconds here on this side. 3, 2, 1. Go back to the double isometric hold. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Out and in. Good. One side, stable and strong. The other side, moving. Feel this through your core, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And knees together, we're gonna rock up, come up to your all fours position that we had earlier. Okay, so we're here, tuck the toes, on your down dog, walk in. We're gonna finish off our muscle activation with a little squat sequence here. We're coming into a forward fold, right? My hips go down, my head comes up. Elbows on knees, hands together, stand up tall. Good, so forward fold, head is down. Drop the hips, as the hips go down, the head comes up. Arms together, inhale, exhale. And we go here, 20 more seconds. As many of these squats as you can do, getting as low as you're comfortable. Stay within your range, don't force. 10 seconds. And get one more in. Good stuff. All right. So we have like I said, two sets of exercises. We're going to go through set one, the little break, set two, and then we'll repeat what we can as time allows. So this first one is where you need that open wall space. We're going to do a wall sit. If you don't have a wall, you can hold in a squat. Okay? This is what we do first, is our wall sit, right? So last couple weeks you had the side view of me, here you're gonna have the front view. We're gonna slide down into 90 in the hip, 90 in the knee. If you can't get there, sit up a little bit higher, okay? Now look at my knees, I'm not out here, right? You could even grab a pillow or a little ball here and give it a good squeeze as you're in this sit, right? I already started the clock, we're rolling. Got about 30 seconds left, a little bit more. Imagine those inner thighs kind of squeezing in towards each other. You can even use your hands a little bit here, right? For some manual resistance. Put your hands in there without rolling your shoulders forward. Push the hands against the legs will answer that call and squeeze back in. Hold here. 10 seconds. Keep that tailbone dropped. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of your wall sit. We're gonna go wall push. So down here, sorry, but you gotta see the back side of me. I have a staggered stance, one foot in front of the other. Hands are at shoulder height, right? Maybe a little bit lower, not above the shoulder. And I'm gonna pull my belly button in and press that wall over, right? So I'm pushing into the wall, pressing my back foot into the floor, right? So really push, push, push. Push on that wall. It's an isometric hold. Right, keep going. Same side. I'll tell you when to switch. Testing the strength of our walls here. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All we're doing is switching that foot in the back. Ready? And go. Push. Belly button in. Hands in the wall. Make sure the shoulders are down. We don't want the shoulders up by the ears when we do any pushing, right? Shoulders are down. Keeping them in that stable position. Keep pushing, holding, holding, holding. Back foot into the floor. Keep pushing. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to come down. We're standing up. Okay, we're going to go into our hip hinge, right? So we're here, shoulder blade squeeze, knees a little soft, hinge at the hip, stand up. And what I want you to focus on, 10 toes pointed forward. We hinge. Notice my headlight is pointing forward, right at the screens, pushing through my feet to stand up. Right? Hip hinge. So I lead with my hips going back. I finish with my hips pressed forward. Right? Keep the shoulder blades squeezed. We're activating everything on that back side here. 30 more seconds. Second time around. We'll ramp this up with an option to do it two-legged. I want you to feel this with, or sorry, one leg. So I want you to feel the two leg right now. To be active in the glute, core, quads, obviously hamstrings. 10 more seconds. Really big glute squeeze at the top, lift the chest. Good. Come on down to the floor with your feet into your wall, wherever that is. All right, we're going to continue with that hip hinge. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. What we're going to do is those blast offs that we did last week. So we finish our blast off in our high plank. All right, we come back, hip to heel, and we finish. Come back, hip to heel, and finish. So you're pushing through the toes. Finishing that high plank with the glute squeeze. Elbow creases forward. You can hold in that high plank whenever you want. Okay, hips to heels. Blast off. Hips to heels. Blast off. Strong through the core. Strong through the shoulders. Keep going here. Blast off. When you finish, top of your head, all the way through the heels. As long as you can get. Less than 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. You can hold the high plank for the remainder. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Quick break. Get a drink if you need. All right, so second set. Change my mind. We're going to go through set one again, right? Because I'm going to give you some ways to advance it if you want. One thing real quick, and I didn't put this in the email, but if you have anything that weighs something around you and you want to add to your wall sit, go ahead and grab it. And we're just going to hold it during the wall sit. Have 30 seconds till we go. Okay, same thing we did first time round, same order, and I'll give you progressions this time. Okay, here we go. Ready? 10, 9, 8. If you have a weighted object, you can just hold it here in your hands, but try to make sure that those shoulders stay open, right? We don't want them to round forward. Remember our little squeeze of the inner thighs, if you want to add that, right? Give yourself a little manual resistance here. Good. 15 seconds into our minute of wall sits. Make sure that tailbone is tucked, right? We don't got no big back arching away from the wall. Hold. Good. Down to 30. If you have something to hold, make sure those shoulders are in their parking spots, right? Roll it open. Belly button in. Tailbone dropped. Good. 15. Last 15. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up out of your wall sit. And we go right into our wall push. So 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. Hands at shoulder height, or even a little bit lower, just like we're doing a push-up. And that is an option here. Push-ups. Wall push-ups, right? Wall pushes. Or if you want, get down on the floor and do full push-ups. Ready, set, and go. Either way, whatever you're doing, make sure those elbows are dropped down towards your hips just a little bit in a little mini V pattern. We don't want an L pattern here with our elbows, more of a V. Press and hold. Okay, wall push-ups, or floor push-ups, your choice. All right, if you're doing the wall push, coming up, you're going to switch. Just switch to feet. Ready, set, and go. Push against that wall. Or continue with your push-ups. Remember, elbows come down to the hips a little bit. More of a V pattern than an L pattern, 20 seconds. Do what your body needs, right? Any of these options can work for anybody. You need to choose what works for you. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we did our hip hinge, right? Last time we did it, 2 feet, right? Hinging, standing up tall. You have an option here. If you want, going to a 1 foot here and back up. You can also do it with wall assistance here and back up, right? So pick what works for you. You can stay with that 2 foot that we already did. Go to 1 using the wall or 1 not using the wall. Here we go. 1 minute. Right, whichever you choose, you're driving through the floor as you come into that stand. So if you have 2 feet, you're driving through both feet. You have 1 foot, you're driving through that foot as you stand back up. All right, coming up on the halfway mark. So if you're on 1 foot, make sure you switch. Do it now. 30 seconds left. Belly button pulled into that spine, nice and tight. 20 seconds left. Hips back. 10 seconds. Good. All right. We're down to the floor. Blast off. Easiest to start in that high plank, right? But if you can't do a high plank from your toes, right? You're here. You can still do a blast off from your knees. Ready, set, and go. Hips to heels, blast off. Hips to heels, blast off. Hold that blast off like you're flying through the air. Glutes tight. Right? Shoulders back and down. Hips to heels, blast off. You can hold that high plank wherever you want. Take a break wherever you want. Good, last 30 seconds. Last 15. You can hold that high plank if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Take a little break. Catch your breath. Going on to set 2. Good stuff. How's everybody doing? Okay? Good. I see some faces. All right. All right, so for the next set, don't need your wall, right? Don't need your wall, but you do need your bath towel, your sweatshirt, your yoga strap, whatever you have. I just have a sweatshirt here, right? So I'm gonna wrap it up so it's long, right? And then I'm gonna fold it in half, fold in half again, hold it in the middle, just like we do in class with those handle bands, okay? So I've got my sweatshirt here in my right hand. What I'm gonna do is set up for a staggered stance with my left foot in front. So staggered squat stance, if you look at me from the side, my back toe is pretty much lined up with the heel of my front foot. But if you look at me from the front, my hips or my feet are hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider, just like I would be in a squat, okay? So first set, I'm gonna drop down, hips to heels, stand up, right? We just did this in our blast offs, right? Now we're focusing on that foreleg, right? That hip extension, pressing it forward, down and up. Good. Those shoulder blades squeeze at the top, lift the chest. That front leg should be doing most of the work. Feeling that in that hip, okay? Good. 10 more seconds on this side. One more. And switch. So now to my left hand, I'm going to take it to my right. I'm in that staggered stance again. Ready? And go. Hip to heel. Stand up tall. Can you blast off with that forward leg? Blast off. Blast off from the hip, not from the knee, not from the ankle. Good. 10 seconds left. And come up. Good. Open up your towel or switch or whatever you got. Palms forward so my thumbs are pointed facing out. I'm going to pull it apart, right? Sweatshirt doesn't have much stretchy to it. That's okay. I'm going to give tension. That's all you want to focus on is the tension. Attention on that resistance. Now I'm going to pull it against my hips. I'm going to squeeze my hips forward and in the back. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, which opens up the front of my shoulders. Holding here. Okay, you can go into a staggered stance. Might have a little less low back extension here in a staggered stance. So choose which works for you. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Now you're going to take that band, switcher, towel, whatever you have, put it under one foot. You're going to wrap up. Again, keeping tension on that resistance, whatever it is. We step back into lunge. We go down, stand up tall. Down, stand up tall. These aren't super deep lunges, they're little baby ones. Keeping yourself stacked, right? That's the whole point of this resistance, is keep that stacked position, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Good. 10 more seconds. And switch. If it doesn't work for you, the resistance of the band or switch or towel, whatever doesn't feel right to you, just drop it and do your lunge. And remember, if you have that wall space, use the wall when you need. Down and up. Okay, front foot, front hip. That's your workhorse here. Back leg is your stabilizer, right? Good. Down and up. Good. 10 seconds. Good. All right. Now, I'm going to grab this again. Now this time, instead of palms forward, we have palms facing the body, which means our pinkies are to the outside, thumbs towards each other. Bring it up to chest height. Pull it apart, okay? So I'm going to pull it apart by dropping my shoulder blades back, down, and together, right? So keep that tension. It's an isometric hold. Again, staggered stance. That feels best to you with that back glute squeeze. Will help stabilize that lumbar area. Isometric hold. Should be working. We start to feel a little shimmy shake. Don't let the shoulders pop up to the ears. 15 more seconds. And 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Roll those shoulders. We have 30 seconds off before we go again. So as in this 30 seconds, hold up, right? So now, second time through, again, can add some intensity to it, right? Staggered stance. So this time, as I drop, as I stand up, can you find one leg balance with a little knee drive? If not, stay with what we did first time around. Just that staggered stance squat. Ready? And go. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Ten more seconds. Good. Switch sides, right? Stagger stance. Stay with what we did already. Or add that one leg. Knee drive. Stick the balance at the top. 15 more seconds. 10 seconds. Good. Open it up. This one was palms facing forward, thumbs out. We did the pull apart, right? You can stay with this, right? Or you can add a hinge. Out, pull apart, stand up, hinge, pull apart, stand up. Don't forget, pushing the floor away. Okay? Pull apart, stand up. 30 seconds. Prefer you stay on two legs here, but if you want to try the one, be careful with that balance. All right, the pull apart activates the backside. 10 seconds. Squeezing the glutes. And relax. Good. Now, our lunge, right? Under the front foot. If that doesn't work for you, remember, you have the wall for balance if you need. Ready? And go. Down and up. Keep that resistance. Or use the wall. Whatever you choose. Keep that ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips position. Driving through that front leg. We have 10 seconds left this side. And switch, other side. Ready? Lunge stance, stand tall. There we go. 30 seconds this side. Good. 15 left. And come on up. Good. Fan towel, whatever you have in front. Now we got pinkies out, thumbs together, pull apart. So you can stay with the pull apart, which we already did, or to increase, add it to something we've done earlier. Pull apart, squat down, stand up. So again, the key to this is keeping resistance on your towel, strap, whatever you have. Don't let it go slack. Okay? So you can keep the squat. You can just keep those hands at chest height. Or you can keep the glutes tight and just take the arms up overhead. 15 more seconds. Do what you can do. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Get a quick drink, real quick transition down to the floor. And to finish off with a little bit of core work and a stretch. I'm down to just about a minute and a half here, all right? So, coming down to the floor, right? Let's take both legs straight up to the air, grabbing the back of one knee, pulling that leg towards you, lowering the other one to the floor, and switch. So right now, just keeping your head and shoulders on the floor. I want you to focus on the stillness of your hips here. Don't let them rock side to side, right? Pull one leg in, lower the other. Keep the hips still. Ready? Head and shoulders up. If you have it, do it. If you don't, stay down. I'd rather head and shoulders down, hips still, than head and shoulders up, hips rocking. Keep going. Big length, right? Long legs. Low back, if it's not into the floor, it's reaching for it. Belly button scooped. Not poking up. We have 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to your chest. Rock up, roll over. On our bellies here, right? For swimmers, opposite arm leg up and switch. So think length and lift. Belly button pulled up and in. So again, here, hips still. So think of the front bones of your pelvis pressing into the floor, reaching for the floor, belly button going the opposite direction up to your spine. Make your body an X and make your X as big as you can. All right? Work through the glute primarily, a little bit of low back. We shouldn't be getting any low back cramping here. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hands under the chest, press up. We're gonna find that all fours position that we had earlier for our cat-cow. Now we're gonna tuck the toes, right? Belly button in, back flat, elbow creases forward, pick up the knees into our panther, our hover here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. So we're gonna do that 10-second hold 2 more times. You can hold. If you want to add a little bit to it, I'll show you what to do on this one. Ready? And go. Up and hold. If you want more, do a little shoulder tap. Keep your body still. Tap the opposite shoulder. Limit your side-to-side movement on those shoulder taps. Belly button's pulled in and down. Press back into child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Come up, tuck the toes, hover, go. Hold or shoulder tap. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Find child's pose, hips to heels. Walk those hands forward. Take 2 big breaths. Good. Come back up. One knee down, one knee up. Press forward. Reach up high. Stretching that hip flexor. And switch sides. Reach it up high. Over the top. And then from here, 2 hands on that front leg, tuck the back toe, stand up, big inhale up, reach up, exhale, forward fold, swing a little side to side here. And I'm running out of time, so I went over a little bit.